How to start a travel agency. The travel industry is evolving fast. The most successful travel agencies today aren't just booking trips, they're engineering experiences, designing trust, and building scalable, repeatable systems. In this video, you'll get a practical roadmap: why a travel agency can be a strong business, how to define your concept and audience, what the real startup economics look like, case studies that show what actually works, and a step-by-step launch guide you can follow. 1. Why start a travel agency business? So why start a travel agency today? Because travel sits at the intersection of emotion, logistics, and identity. And the opportunity is where personalization meets complexity. Demand is constant. People will always travel. But what's changing is how they travel. Today's customers want curated, seamless, and meaningful experiences, not just bookings. There are multiple models that work: a solo online agency, a niche luxury planner, a group travel organizer, or a specialized concept like eco-travel or digital nomad itineraries. And while margins are lower than product-based businesses, typically around 10 to 25%, the real advantage is relationship-driven revenue. With commissions, service fees, partnerships, and repeat clients, a well-positioned agency can build predictable income over time. But the real advantage isn't just revenue, it's trust. When done right, a travel agency becomes a long-term advisor, not a one-time service. 2. Define your concept and audience. Now let's talk about the part most new agencies get wrong: concept clarity. Success starts with 3 questions. Who are your clients? Why are they traveling? Convenience, escape, identity, connection. And what emotional experience are they actually buying? When you define your audience clearly, everything becomes easier. You might be building for busy professionals who want zero stress, digital nomads who need flexibility, first-time travelers who need reassurance, or luxury clients who expect perfection. Here's the key: your services, pricing, communication, and tools must align with why your clients travel, not just where they go. 3. Startup economics and costs. Let's move into the numbers. Startup costs for a travel agency are relatively low compared to other businesses, typically ranging from $5,000 to $100,000 depending on your model. Lean, home-based agencies can start with as little as $5,000 to $15,000, while larger or high-touch agencies may invest significantly more. Typical costs include branding and website, around $1,000 to $5,000, booking software and CRM systems, $1,000 to $3,000, marketing and ads, $2,000 to $10,000, training and certifications, $500 to $2,000, legal setup and insurance, $500 to $3,000, workspace and tools, up to $10,000. Gross margins typically sit between 10 and 25%, depending on your pricing model and partnerships. Break-even usually happens within 12 to 24 months with consistent execution. First-year revenue can range from $30,000 to $150,000 plus, scaling significantly with niche positioning and repeat clients. 4. Case studies. Case study 1. Pack Up Plus Go, a surprise travel planning company. Instead of giving customers control, they removed it, offering trips where the destination is unknown until departure. They use data-driven matching, detailed customer surveys, and experience design to turn uncertainty into excitement. The result: over $6.6 million in annual revenue, 25,000 plus travelers, and a completely new market category. Lesson: emotion-driven design can create demand where none existed. Case study 2. Captain Experiences, a marketplace for fishing guides. They entered a fragmented, trust-based industry and solved it with verification, transparency, and simple booking systems. Every guide was vetted, every review was real, every booking was seamless. The result: $1.2 million in annual revenue, 1,200 plus guides, and industry leadership. Lesson: trust and simplicity outperform scale in marketplace businesses. Case study 3. Solo Female Travelers, a community-turned-travel company. They started as a Facebook group and built trust before monetizing. Then they launched women-only tours focused on safety, empowerment, and connection. The result? Over 1 million euros in revenue, 300 plus annual guests, and fully organic growth. Lesson: community first, monetization second. Trust compounds into revenue. Case study 4: Reina Tours, a UAE-based travel company built on infrastructure. Instead of relying on third parties, they invested in their own systems, fleets, and operations. They focused on consistency, technology, and customer experience at scale. The result: $6 million plus annual revenue and a leadership position in a competitive market. Lesson: control over operations creates long-term competitive advantage. Across all 4 examples, the pattern is clear. Success comes from aligning experience, systems, and trust, not just selling travel. 5. Step-by-step launch guide. Here's a practical launch sequence. First, validate demand. Research your niche, competitors, and customer needs. Second, define your concept and audience. Clarity prevents wasted effort. Third, build your business model, pricing, revenue streams, and partnerships. Fourth, handle legal setup, registration, insurance, certifications. Fifth, design your service offering, packages, workflows, and customer journey. Sixth, set up your systems, booking tools, CRM, and communication channels. Seventh, launch strategically, content, partnerships, and community-driven marketing. And finally, measure and refine. Optimize your offers, messaging, and retention. This is not a one-time launch. It's a continuous system of improvement. Building a travel agency isn't about selling trips. It's about designing trust at scale. Comment your travel agency idea and your target audience, and we'll help you refine your concept and positioning. And if this helped, like and subscribe for more operator-style business breakdowns.